maybe we are entering into the immersement industry, where in our free time, and if we choose, we want to be fully immersed. We want to jump into the experience in a 360-degree way. So a 360-degree theme park. Maybe escape rooms are really the first part of what the immersement industry is doing. And entertainment can be a part of that. Participatory theater can be a part of that. VR is certainly a part of that. But we're moving into some interesting directions. At Downtown Disney in Orlando, as well as in Anaheim, they've opened up Star Wars, Secrets of the Empire. And this is, it's by ILM X Lab, which is a variation from Lucasfilm. And you can step inside and put on VR goggles and literally step into the world of Star Wars. And they did some trials of this that I was able to do, and it was spectacular. And today, it's now open. Now, it costs a fair amount of money. It's a fairly short experience. But when you go inside it, it's really quite dramatic. It's some of the best VR that you can experience today, because you truly feel in a 360-degree environment that you're walking through, that you are living this story. The other thing that Disney is up to, and I think this is certainly a response to Universal and Harry Potter, is they're creating Star Wars Land. And Star Wars Land is going to be something very special. It's going to be open in Disneyland as well as in Orlando. It is going to allow you to fully step in to this theme park world, to this Star Wars world, in a way that no other theme park has allowed you to do. In such a way that the characters will be walking around. Stormtroopers could potentially be speaking to you. They're already doing it and testing it at some of the Disney parks, where stormtroopers are actually talking to you in the voice that you'd expect from the film. So here, it's going to be a completely, fully realized planet. There is a full-size Millennium Falcon, full size, which is going to be quite spectacular. There's also going to be other full-size ships. It's going to be fully realized. Of course, there's going to be a marketplace, right? Where you can buy things, and perhaps even a cantina bar where you can engage and talk to characters. So the idea is to move this immersement one level further, much more than anybody has ever done. So what if you could really stay here, though? Instead of visiting this for a couple of hours, what if you could stay in this environment on your vacation with your spouse, with your friend, with your loved one? Well, Disney thought of that too. So they'll be opening up a Star Wars-inspired themed resort and hotel at their park. And they're going to do this in a way that's never been done before. You will literally be sleeping and eating and living, in this resort for probably as long as you can pay for it. And this is what your room's going to look like. And so you can look at this online. It's pretty amazing and risky, because when you get to these worlds, when you get to this level of immersement, you expect so much more, because we're living the stories, and that's what we're paying for. So we're really looking to experience it on a whole new level. There are some terrific examples of companies and brands who provide that level of experience if you're interested. And so as an example, I do not drink Guinness beer. It's too thick for me. Guinness beer is too thick for me, but I certainly know it's a famous brand. Well, when I went to the Guinness factory in Dublin, I fell in love with Guinness, because their experience there, it was designed by some friends of mine who are working with Guinness. The experience there just embraces you as a consumer, but just as a person, and how their story evolved, what they do, how much care they take in doing it. And I think every brand can look at that, every company can look at that and say, am I just trying to make you buy a product, or do I want you to understand more about me? That I made this product because I care about it, because of its attributes, because I think it brings joy, or it brings health, or it brings other benefits. And so I think companies can look at this opportunity for immersement and say, today I'm not trying to sell you anything. I just would like to bring you in to my house as a guest and tell you a story. So I do think companies can learn an awful lot about it, because we know, just based on a lot of studies, that people value experiences more than a consumer product.